Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on back to the American Qualifiers, the great North American Qualifiers of TI. That's right, TI, the greatest, most prestigious esports tournament on the planet, millions and millions of dollars. These kids are going to get so much freaking money, Grant, they're not going to know what to do with it.
Oh, I thought this was vainglory.
What did EG do with all that money? What did they buy?
That's a good question. I wonder what they did.
Do you reinvest?
I know there's someone bought a house, a car, definitely.
Drugs?
A car is good. Drugs
Women?
is okay.
These kids are not getting laid still, Grant, so what are they buying?
Got them.
Yeah, I got them because
they're nerds.
We're nerds. They're nerds. We're all nerds. We like memes, and I'm 12.
I miss girls. Yeah, but how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. This is a fun day of American Dota. I gotta say,
it's an interesting day.
Yeah, I mean, overall, if I'm being honest, like I'm a little let down. It's very obvious for a lot of these games. You see a lot of the
differential of skill.
Yeah, differential skill. The technicalities like missing, and then it becomes much more obvious, like when you make it out of the laning stage more successful, that you're just going to dominate the rest of the game. So you're kind of just waiting for the inevitable, pretty much. But there'll be lots of fun, cute plays that'll happen and stuff. So let's see. This is actually a great match. This is the match.
Pretty big one.
coL versus wheel. I would actually.
Which sounded weird on paper at the beginning, but now you look, and both teams are 3-3, and that is the edge of. If you make bracket and if you don't make bracket, this could actually decide whether you move to tomorrow or you're a loser. A big loser.
I would be going out. Would I be going on a limb if I said that this is 60-40 coL favored, or would you say it's even more closer to even?
I would
more
say like
favored coL?
70-30 coL.
70-30 coL.
Because even though Wheel is 3-3, I mean, so you just look at the list. Let's look down the list. They have beaten Red, Overpower, and I believe Starboys, which, I mean, are not the most impressive wins, while coL has beaten DC, Red, and Starboys. So, I mean, they're 3-3, but coL just feels, they always feel like they're on a big level. When you have Swindle, when you have players who have played at TI, Demon, Z-Freak, Moo, I mean, all of them except Firo, you're always going to feel like on a different level. Unless you're Team Freedom, who just, I mean, they have Snaking. I guess he technically has played at TI, so even there. Yeah. It's crazy. Complexity, though, they get their Veno. They've been playing with Moo. It's almost always been banned out, and now they get the Z-Freak Enchantress. Third pick instead of fifth this time.
Yeah, this is mega, like, coL comfy right here.
Yeah,
this is coL comfy. If Wheel can somehow finagle their way out of this best of one already, I'd say it's pretty damn impressive.
Yep, and we were just talking about drinking boys, and there he is, Wheel Mad. One of the few Chinese Americans still left in NA Dota scene.
He's like rolls with like the Patzel snaking. Like,
yeah, we were talking. I was talking to Jack, who actually talks to Patzel. He texted him. He's like,
"What? Like, what are they? Like kids who like go to school out here but don't even speak English and play Dota?"
I think they speak English. Well, I think they learn to
go to school.
Yeah, it's mostly to go to school in California. I think he actually is near here, probably. Yeah,
probably Berkeley or something.
No, but he has gotten way better since he's been around, and he's looked good. He's the roaming 4, so. Maybe the clockwork this game. He's played a lot of Kunkka. His Kunkkas look good in the games we've watched.
Nah, I don't care where you're from or what you speak. If you play good Dota, mad respect, for sure.
And it is going to be the roaming clockwork, because this is Dota the 2 offlane hero. He is, imagine IX Mike, and they play extremely same role. I mean, not as a human, which, well, maybe. Actually, they're exactly opposite.
Who would you rather be locked in a room with for 3 days straight?
Oh,
IX Mike or the 2?
I've met Dota the 2 actually at ESL New York 2015. He is I don't know exactly, but he considers himself a fob, the fresh off the boat. And, like he has the super well done hair, and he like talks in. He's something special, but he's really good. Like the younger talent, he just got to get his mental game and all that together, and he plays the exact same heroes.
And what about Mike? And then Mike is Mike.
Oh wait, you should put the camera on. Yeah, put the camera on.
I told you, we got Mike. He's got the Mike shirt going.
What's the back say? It's like, what's everyone's problem but spelled wrong? What's everyone's problem?
What's everyone's problem but it's all Mike.
Misspelled the Mike. Yeah, that's a classic. I thought Charlie had his. Maybe we'll make him wear it tomorrow. His has a different saying.
Speaking of Mike, Faceless Void.
It's a good hero.
Comes up, and it looks like it's going to be the offlane Void. Yeah?
Yeah, we assume. We haven't seen anyone but Moo play Veno, which means it has to be the offlane, if it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Swindle Faceless, have you? don't recall ever seeing it myself. I'm sure it's been played, but
does Void really require a lot of finesse? Is he a finesse kind of a hero? I mean, it's something special when you have like a universe playing it.
Yeah.
And I know landing the perfect chrono is always an art in itself, but like laning and mechanically and all the other parts of it, is it really a hero that needs a lot of finesse?
I think laning phase, you can overestimate what you can do, you know, because you're like,
That's
I can take all the damage, but early level is what it is. It's 24 seconds. You can laning phase, you can get dominated if you just overestimate everything you need to do. And like you said, the chrono, it's not about maybe getting the biggest chrono, it's about getting the right people. Like right now, probably in the mid game, you want to get that anti-mage in it. The warlock, maybe it's about hitting the right people at the right time. And anti-mage, we didn't see it a lot day one, but now day two eliminations are coming. People kind of fall back onto it, and I don't necessarily like it.
I gotta say, at least I'm glad it's an anti-mage. It's not like Nagas and Alchemists or something. Okay, so it's like if we had to get something around that, I guess AM is fine.
I just think for the team more. I'm like thinking from the team's perspective, and like it feels like a fallback pick, like a Juggernaut. Like you're going to anti-mage. Like what if he gets a lot of farm? We could just win the game, and you don't think about how he's getting all that farm. It's rough. But
what do you think about KVH and KVH anti-mage though?
I think he's one of those few newer players that actually, like, a lot of the new players can farm. They don't know what to do with the farm. KVH is one of those players, he knows what to do with farm when he does get it, which is a very important thing.
He's a very GM guy too.
Yeah, he is.
Good-mannered.
He is.
He's carried me a couple of times now.
Which is hilarious because he's playing on a team with Dota 2. Which is
yeah,
one of the more not.
I haven't asked him like how he deals with his team, but I mean, he's the core player, so maybe he just does his thing. I don't know for sure who do you think would be the shot caller on that team?
Derp, definitely.
You think Derp for sure? Yeah.
Yeah, because when he was like on teams with demons and Demon and all that, he was the shot caller on those. So I think people listen to him. They know he's been around. Like he learned from Fluff when they were on a team together, so that's good. And yeah, I think their two cores are really good. I Annihilate, Danny. He's been around for a little bit now too. Boreal, Perky Pepperonis for a little bit with all those players from Han as well. I mean, he's good, and this is going to be a middle Mirana. They're pulling out the Starboy. This is like almost the lineup that Starboys beat DC with. The middle Mirana, I believe AM as well. They had like a Phoenix and stuff. But
I like that.
I like it.
That's a fun lineup for Wheel.
But this is... You feel a little squishy, right? Even with Abaddon, like Mirana, Warlock in a position for Clockwork are very squishy versus Veno, Enchantress, Faceless, and now a TA. He's gonna. TA is about to blow them up like paper mache.
But you know, if they could pull out some zesty plays here, maybe.
Oh, the zestiest, my friend.
They have to pull out some Taco Bell zesty plays here if you're Wheel.
They do. Man, now looking at these drafts, I kind of like the difference from Wheel, but. Like we saw, they looked like paper before the TA. Now they have a TA. They're gonna melt if he gets an early, 18-minute blink plus Deso. I don't see how they win this game. Wheel, so they gotta keep TA down, which is hard to do.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's a game you can just flat out stall and shy away from complexity in the mid game and hope that KVH like carries it in the late game.
Yeah,
you don't want to put this whole game on AM.
And actually. Again, the other NA game going on is the grudge match, IX Mike versus Team Freedom. So,
shit,
dude, I'm scared. That one has a little less bearing. This one has far more bearing. I mean, actually, the winner of this is more than likely to get that 5th spot, which is, it doesn't matter whether you're 2nd or 5th seed, as long as you're in the bracket, you get to play double elimination. The loser of this could very well, they're not out of it, obviously, but they lose that kind of tiebreaker feeling with the other team.
Yep. Super important.
Ooh. A little bit scary for coL. They didn't think they'd probably be in this situation, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're in the house together. I doubt Wheel is team housing at all.
No, absolutely not.
So, you know, a lot invested in this. People leaving. Firo, for example.
All the way from Jordan.
People who leave home. You know, you said it in like the series or before. You know, people like Theben.
Yeah.
Congratulations to them. They've left home. They went on this adventure. It's scary, you know, to put it all into Dota and see how far you can go in here, and we have Firo to do it. And
yep, I love Annihilate's picture. Isn't it? What's his name? It's just Mayor. Well, his name's Mayor McBooty Slam if you scroll over it, but that's Mayor Cheeseburger. Or is it Mayor Hamburger for McDonald's?
It's
Mayor Cheeseburger.
Mayor McBurger. I don't know.
Definitely not Mayor McBooty face.
Mayor McCheese, right? Mayor McCheese.
Yeah, Mayor McCheese. Nice.
Mayor McCheese.
Mayor McCheese. Do you know there was actually like a cartoon based off all those characters?
Yeah.
And the Grimace was like...
That's when McDonald's was like really in its prime.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was buying into that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fads really do come and go. You know, Tamagotchis, I always overfed him. He deserved it, though.
Tamagotchis.
And I killed him. R.I.P. little Tamagotchi.
People always thought people were obsessed with those, but now look at everyone like on their cell phones, you know?
Oh, you're obsessed. Electronics, feeding your pet your little hamburgers, and now you're playing freaking Clash Royale, spending $4,000. Shout out to Charlie.
Yep.
No real wards. Radiant gets one down middle. That was weird. Z-Freak T-beat. He didn't have an observer ward, though. I don't know if that was on purpose or...
I don't know, maybe he
it
was
looks like it is.
hoping to catch people, I guess, just being
Just
there as a
scout 'em
scout.
out, yeah. And I like this ward by Radiant, the safe one, because I assume they watched the game Complexity played, where they had Enchantress, and they saw he was aggro, and this ward pretty much shuts down any real aggro-ness from the Enchantress.
Yeah. It
I like
looks
that.
like Z-Freak wants to do a bit of that again, possibly. We'll see.
It's a good ward, for sure.
I mean, there's a good chance that could this Abaddon get a really good lane here? I mean, is Demon going to be able to hold back the Abaddon alone?
That's one of those heroes, even if he kind of gets harassed down and maybe even gives up first blood, I mean, you just run at people. Like, Abaddon makes good trades. And... yeah, I think. The thing is, what does he do when he gets farm? You get a Midas, per se, phase boots. Maybe you go Radiance, but you're an Abaddon. That's the thing. Like, you need a lot of lockdown. You need a super good lane to have a big impact. Or he goes like Guardian Greaves, maybe, Lotus Orb. I like that build a lot more. Especially when you have an AM. So we'll see if he wants to do that.
Z-Freak taking it to the northern side of the wheel map this time. Maybe hoping for a courier, snipe courier already heading down south, so Wheel kind of privy to the whole thing with Z-Freak missing off the map at the moment. And Matt is going to come around to the mid lane and say, what's up?
Dancing on him. I love that.
Dancing on him a bit, just be like, I'm here now, so I'm going to try to make this lane a bit better.
He's tanking the creeps, too. He's just trying to secure nice. Oh, doesn't quite get the cog block. Oh, see how he waits for Fear to attack the cog once and then denies it? Just denies him any farm. That's really smart.
Yep.
I like that.
So you're just stuck in a position where it's like, well, I can't attack it. If I attack it, you'll just deny it, and if I do nothing, then we just do nothing. So it's kind of a loss there for your mid.
Yep. And good harass coming out from Derp. You're just a warlock, but you have an AM. You can burn all of Swindle's mana and force him to go back. And we see already use this Q. Nothing crazy going on.
He's eating some hefty side blades there. Man, this is already getting a little feisty.
Ooh, top lane,
here.
actually.
Yeah, the footsie action. God,
you saw it. You saw it.
I barely, dude. Barely.
I didn't see
L3 lanes, man. These guys are just scratching at each other a bit. And it's like one is going to just do that little bit of a slip up.
Yep.
And this time it was the two.
Yep, and I figured he would be the first. Because, I mean, that hero, it sucks giving up first blood, but, I mean, it's not the worst. Obviously, you never want to do it, but it's going to happen. Now Firo, I mean, Matt, they're pretty much just dual laning mid at this point, and Firo is still getting, I mean, decent farm. It's 9-0 versus 15-3, obviously, pot him winning.
Swindle now going to be totally out of mana at this point. KVH is drilling it to him whenever he can. Meanwhile, mid lane, Annihilate continues to get hit with those side blades here, but Firo just gets the salve now. We'll be able to heal on up. One more shared take and go for Annihilate to kind of work with for now.
And I like how he picked up the... He didn't start with the Orb of Venom. He picked it up when he knew it was just going to be a solo Void, and he can really harass him hard on the bottom lane with that. It's a cheap, what, 250 pickup for him? It's not bad. But Moo, we have seen this before with coL. They like to 4v5, and Moo just farms. Like, they win games 4v5 while Moo's farming. He's kind of their insurance pick, so we'll see if that happens again.
Ooh, jump in, Starfall, Firo, got it with one more right click. It's just enough.
Damn, and I Annihilate just outplaying Firo a little bit, and I like Matt actually had to cogs because the Wild Wing was up by these ancients just doing tornado. He just cogs it downhill, knocks it away, and that guy's useless. He doesn't have tornado, like the most useless creep Enchantress can get.
Now Z-Freak. Matt is right on her rump.
Ooh,
he's not going to be able to get the cog connection.
Would have been a kill if he did, though. He's level 3. That's... I guess he leeched a lot middle, which, I mean, worked out. Like, you see Firo's actually up experience, but... Uh-oh.
The second he steps away from that mid lane, Annihilate is going to get jumped on. He's able to leap away right under the tower, but they're going to need a bit more. Can he juke away from the right clicks to stay alive? No, they will eventually get the bit of vision.
I know Matt's here.
Matt steps in, has enough for the cogs. Can't quite get a
nice
good
tree.
position, but he gets through the trees, locks him in, but no one's able to kind of rotate over. He's just kind of being more of an inconvenience for Firo. But the battery salt just doing so much. Oh, the shards, not quite to get the block. And he gets it, does. It's either get hit by the arrow, get hit. That was wonderfully played by Mad.
That was actually sick. I love it. He had one tangle left. He ate the only tree that would let him catch up. That was, man, I was just talking about it. This guy's the man.
Well done.
Real sick. And look at Dota the 2. He's level 4 still in that off lane. He's not having a terrible time, and that's a big stack, actually. Up top. Who's going to take that? I guess Venno slowly takes it. Swindle, by the way, almost died. Sorry, he didn't, though. He's already in base. But, wow, he's getting handled. He's level 4 as well, so no one's getting completely out-leveled this game. Supports. Even, I mean, lowest is what?
Z-Freak's getting, you know,
decent for
a good
jungler.
amount of jungle. He's jungling, so he kind of gets that little better share as far as supports for supports go. And now he's even creeping in. No, that's all right. He's not creeping anymore. He's leaving.
Yeah, I do like how Dota 2, like, he kind of walked over to the ramp and just saw an enchant. He's like, well, my bounty rune's not here. All right, see you later. Man, I Annihilate. It's still, they feel paper. They're only going to be paper thin once Firo gets farmed. If this Mirana gets farmed, then the other team, I mean, double Starfall, a leap, that is, Enchantress is dead.
I'm just assuming, you know, you still get the Aghanim kind of a thing.
Lane.
Oh, trying to go for just a face-first arrow.
Nice.
Can he get the leap off in time to make it away from trouble? Is the perma-lockdown going to be there? He does leap away, but by that point, he cannot make it out.
And that was just Demon. Snowballs picks up the Centaur. It's a guaranteed stun. And they get it.
Moo was in a bit of a awkward spot, had to TP back towards the tower there in that top lane, but let's take the adventure back down south now. Swindlemelons and KVH going to continue to trade blows here a bit. Swindle's heading on his way out, but yeah, there is some rotations coming in. Swindle turns it back around, gets off the time dilation. The snowball's there, but the blink is out.
Nice.
Follow-up shards with the net, with the stomps. There's the derp though, turnaround fatal bonds. And with the heal, KVH is going to be fine. Is he thinking about moving in? He is.
No mana,
slashing at Swindlemelons a bit.
And you see, he just does no damage once all the mana's gone.
Yep. So
still good defense.
Some good scratches on the back, but nothing too serious.
Yeah, man. I love that derp just level 3 with that heal and KVH dodging the Tusk stun. This feels a little more. This AM's getting a little bit more out of his lane than last game. Swindle, though, he's happy. He got a bounty rune. He's going to... I don't know what he's doing. He's going to try to... No Quelling Blade. Farm some creep. He has a Quelling Blade in stash now. He's like, oh boy. Middle lane.
Mover, the shaker of Mad right now. Able to run on in. The quick trap slow is there from Firo, but Mad still rushing on forward. Swindle's going to step in. He's got the time dilation, but that's all he can really bring at the table right now. He's going to get caught within the cogs. Does the time leap out and away as Demon makes his own approach. He gets hard, though, with the Starfall and has to step off. Mad is still hiding in there under the Moonlight Shadow. Nice quick arrow will get rid of the troll.
Smart.
Creep, and they'll hit the showers.
Yeah, he's happy with that. He had an arcane rune up. He's like, might as well just arrow that, get a free creep. And he went the Aquila plus an extra Wraithband. We've been seeing it's real Dota 1S. People have been getting like double whatever their stat item is, you know, Null, Bracer, or Wraithband, trying to secure a better early game. It's nice to see again. Dota the 2 just teeping away. See ya.
A little close, but he will go down. Mad is still being a bit of a nuisance here for Firo, but Firo now trying to make his own move. Demon gets a nice snowball catch. Grabs up Firo on the way in, but an arrow pops out, and Annihilate can get his own finish, and does do so. Oh, but the battery assault, and he missed.
Well, I feel he could have killed that chicken. He might still get it. Will it double uphill?
Boop. Oh, needed one more.
He shot one attack at the TA, and he knew he made a mistake, so it would have been a kill. Uh-oh.
He doesn't have leap. He has to try to phase his way through this. Nice fatal bonds, though.
Fatal bonds plus heal. Man, derp. He's only level 4, but you rarely see a Warlock have this big of an impact in the game, right? Saves AM bottom. Uh-oh. Speaking of saving, nope, Swindle's gone. This game's action-packed for an AM versus Venno game, actually.
Yeah, it is. It really, really is here.
It's Mad and Z-Freak. These 4 positions are just moving.
They're really causing a lot of commotion here, and they're forcing rotations all over the place. Now Swindle and derp crossing paths in the nearby woods. Swindle's pulled the wave here, would appear. Yeah, he's going to be taking it back towards his side. Demon's nearby, but so is Mad again.
This guy's he's all, he doesn't have a battery sold. He's just, mana drain, see ya.
Level 1 mana drain got him.
Yep, oh, I wish people are gonna finally learn when Max Cogs will make a return, and people well not a return. It'll make a debut. Besides me doing it.
What do you think would be the one spell they sacrifice though?
Rocket, absolutely.
You think so?
If you go for a solo kill, I think QW is fine. And if you're level 7 with level 4 Cogs, 3 to kill. If they do kill it and run out, you take 200 damage. You lose all your mana. Don't get me started on. Trust me, Dakota. I've gone off on Cogs quite even at the summit here. I'll always go off. I love power Cogs.
I can get behind that. I think cogs are pretty cool.
Cool. God, we sound dumb. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I like cogs.
Problem is, you see like rockets and like all the damage it apparently does. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
But having no mana could also just totally ruin fights for people.
And look at this. Dota the 2's actually. Moo's level 9. Damn. He is very high leveled.
Yeah. Just Venno up here playing his own game, his own little Diablo game or whatever.
And Moo denies his own ward. Dota the 2 spent like 2 shield charges to try to get it. Poor guy. What is he going? He is okay. He went headdress first, and he's going mana boots, so he is going the build I said he should go instead of like the physical damage. That's good for Avernus. Abaddon, pardon me.
Swindle's getting a bit closer to that level 6. Having that chrono could set up some good kill potential for the team, but it's been kind of a slow start for him in the offlane position when you compare that over to where the Abaddon is, who is currently borrowing some time here. Looks like under the tower, eating a bit of too much damage here. Demon, ooh.
Only level 4, unfortunately. If Tusk was 5, he probably would just absolutely go for that. He would have enough burst. It's interesting. I think all the Ts we've seen so far have gone bottle. This guy's stacking clarities and regen, like the Ring of Aquila and Raindrop. No bottle, though. It's rare you see a mid-hero not get bottle besides the obvious ones.
How much of consumables and, is it equal to the money of a bottle? I don't know.
Picking up runes, like he would have had a double damage rune right there, and like you could save it for when you want it to. It's a big thing.
That is a big deal.
Money can't buy everything.
Yeah. That's true. It's true. It's kind of hard to imagine just kind of going into a meta where you skip out on bottle with all the uses, handing it off to teammates as they TP in and refilling and such. It's so much good things.
Right now they're just pushing on top, and they can, with the Z-Freak Enchantress makes it so much easier to push towers than just Venno ward sieging.
Arrow.
Got it.
Got that catapult down. Heavy pressure coming in from Complexity on this one. An early upheaval being laid down. Demon waits within those trees, but Matt is being a bit of a deep diver here.
Oh.
Hook shot in, only able to catch
block.
the catapult. Moonlight Shadow will now come out, and total disperse from both sides, it would appear.
Good try, would have been a free pickup at the end, but Z-Freak's micro has always been very good. Fatal Bonds on middle, just deterring him away. Yeah, right now we see Complexity definitely getting a lot more out of the map right now. They're just farming all the lanes. They got top tower, even Swindle. He's level 6. He's not the most farmed, but he's getting levels. And as an offlane versus a Orb of Venom anti-mage, that's fine.
Yeah. Chrono is now there. And they rotated in the Venomancer here. Let's see if they can go for a juicy pick onto the AM, but before they even get the chance, he's already gone. The snowball goes out. See you later, Demon. He just snowballs away into a different game.
Whoa, well, see ya. Oh goodness, why is he in the DC versus Planet Odd game?
You're not on that
Demon,
team
you've been kicked off both of these. Just kidding.
All right. Well, he rolls back to the side of Complexity right now. 3-4, 12 minutes in.
It's actually funny. This anti-mage is farming a tad bit slower than the one we saw last game, but the fact is the rest of his team's farming as well, which is the big trade-off. So KBH isn't too mad because he's still farming well. Only 1,300 off Battle Fury at 12 minutes is not bad. And your Mirana's farmed. Going the full damage build. Charlie would like this. He loves this build. He's going Dragonlance on Mirana.
Yeah, I noticed that a bit earlier,
nice.
too. Yeah,
and he has it. All right. That's good survivability, good damage from afar, and middle.
Jump in. There's Mad, but immediate blink out from
refraction.
Zero. The refraction, able to dodge out all the damage so that he can get that safe blink retreat. And Wheel will have to just pick up and move out.
That's tough. He went when he saw refraction go down, but it's like 100% uptime if you never hit, so he just popped it right away and got the blink off, luckily.
A little bit of flirting over here, but it looks like there could be a quick cut coming in from Complexity to try to make a move onto this mid lane. If Wheel are not careful, they could be caught off guard. This poor Warlock is so close to getting to that level 6, but is just a bit off. Rock could come in huge use here soon. Swindle is waiting in the corner, and he has a chrono ready to go. Moonlight Shadow, possible setup here. Wheel rotating over. They've spotted the ward. They've spotted Moon nearby. There's a banana there.
They want. They would like to get moved. Oh, they're actually going for Swindle. That is the. I believe it's only 3 or 4 seconds. I don't know if they have enough.
He's gonna time walk it off.
Yep, but now he's gonna go
Turn
into
around
Starfall.
Turn around Chrono. Starfall's not enough. Poison Nova's gonna be coming out. Can they tag their shrine or anything? I don't think so. Borrowed Time's gonna be coming off now for the 2, but everyone else is already on their way out. Z-Freak and Moo are chasing down Mad. They will easily take him apart. It's a 3-man drop. They got a good arrow in connection on the Swindle Melons, but just not enough burst damage, so he just time walks it off, gets a beautiful, easy turnaround Chrono play.
I can't. Why didn't he leap Starfall? He had both of them up the whole time, and he just didn't do it. Maybe he was scared of if, like, the TA blinked in, but I think you need to burst Swindle down, and maybe a little bit of a misstep there from the Potom, but really good fight from Dyer. And just like that, it feels like a whole different game, right? It's the first real fight, and it's a 3-for-0, and you lose a tower. Your anti-mage is slowly getting there, only about 200 off, but losing a fight when you have an AM, you're like, well, he's farming, I guess. But what are we doing? No level 6 on Ward. He just got it.
That's tough.
Yeah. They need a big fight like that now. Luckily, they don't have really big cooldowns right besides the Rock. Everything else is pretty sustained. Clockwork, Abaddon, the double Starfall. They just need to take a big fight with this one Rock, though.
Yeah, they can go right into another fight with Chrono being down. I would imagine Wheel should think about getting proactive again. They may consider even getting KVH involved in this one.
Yep.
We'll have to see, but he's been now delegated to the bottom half of the map to farm up there. He is farming around the wards, the safety bubble that is available to him, but you know, meanwhile Moo and Z-Freak are still just kind of tearing away through this bottom lane, both getting great farm.
Yep.
Z-Freak already has his Midas and is going to be building up into probably the early makings of a Hurricane Pike himself.
It looks like Moo actually got the 4-step first for survivability, maybe even aggressive plays, and he's going to have the Veil next. And it seems like coL likes playing this exact kind of lineup. They don't pressure all that much. They take one fight, take a tower. They don't do anything after that. They just farm. It's very slow, methodical pressure.
Swindle gets his mid lane to work with here. KVH totally free top lane and possible tier 1 to tickle at a bit. And yeah, right to Maelstrom. So this is a non-Ags Mirana, totally fighting Mirana.
Yep. Oh, and there we go.
Okay, can they burst down Swindle in time with the arrow? With the Starfall, they will. Nicely done.
Yep.
Battery Saw also kind of locking him in place. It would have been very difficult to time walk out of that one.
And now, oh man, if they missed another kill on that, that would have been rough. And KVH actually secures the tower from Z-Freak.
Yep.
That's big.
Yeah, it is.
That's huge for the Mirana, who gets that kill as well as the team tower gold, has the whole Mithril Hammer now. Actually, only 1,200 off Maelstrom. I mean, that's a ton of damage.
Yep, it's good. And KVH gets a good head start towards his Manta by getting 1,000 gold already in the pocket.
Yeah, man, he already has the Blade of Alacrity. Nice.
Yeah. Nice. So he's making great time, and the cores of Wheel are evolving really nicely. But coL overall as a team are still kind of moving forward with this objective path pretty well. And, you know, it doesn't feel like they have the biggest of burst damage. You have Firo, who went with the early blink, but he's going to be throwing together this Deso pretty fast. It looks like he already has one hammer on the way, and he's just like a camp or two off from just getting the Desolator totally done.
Yeah, and that's going to be scary. That's when everyone turns into, far weaker hero.
Yep.
What do they have to lock down anti-mage? It really is. We were talking about Swindle needs to hit the perfect chrono. Well, guess what? Besides Snowball, you are the AM lockdown. It's got to feel bad. Like Swindle, like just all you have to do, you know, just perfect chrono every time. That's it.
Ooh, jump away. All right. Moves here now. Back in his bottom lane, just kind of doing his thing. It's like I always say with Venom, it's like he's so annoying. Like, yeah, you can commit your team to jumping and killing the Venom, but he's just going to pop his ult. You're just going to have to take all that extra time to heal up and be ready to get even into some extra farm, possibly. But KVH now is going to be feeling that bit of wrath. A hard commitment in from Demon.
And he might be...
into 4 now from Wheel.
He's dead.
And he's done for.
Oh, they want to give it to KVH, but Demon... Oh, you can't let... They got the kill. That's one of the things. Don't ever let Demon live with that 1 HP, man. If anyone can make some sort of crazy... Oh, God.
If you see Demon hide into those trees with 1 HP, you might not even bother.
That was actually stressful. And you got to kill him. It's Demon. That guy invented juking in trees. And that's a good kill. They counter gank. Demon rolls in, and unfortunately, it was rough.
Good AM bait forward. It felt like in the lane where they had his old posse waiting behind him. So when the snowball came out, a simple blink back towards his team, and you know, it looked like they had recognized right away that it was a bit of an awkward spot, so they left Demon to his own devices. But
it's either Complexity pretty. I don't want to say they've just run one Strex. They've run a little more than one. But they're still doing it, right? Where Moo just goes and farms by himself, and we haven't really seen him in a team fight. He was in that one team fight they had, but he mostly stays alone. I don't know if it's good or bad, because we've seen him win, we've seen him lose with it. It just seems a little odd as a Veno, right?
Yeah. It's just, you know, it's not exciting. He's just playing his own game down here, really.
And I mean, he's worth a lot
of
gold.
It's like Broodmother-ish.
It is. That's actually a really good call. That really is how it is. Broodmother-ish with almost more vision. You can't go in Viz, but the wards attacking people, a little more vision even than the webs. Uh-oh. Moo?
Now it's like, okay, Task Force Veno out. Nice. Let's go deal with this problem. And they have to just look at the SWAT team that they have to get. They can't connect with arrows. The Gale goes out. Finally, you know what? Just fuck it. Throw the rock out. Kill that thing. And they'll finally take it down.
And, well, he bought time for Roche.
Yep, all that space.
And now they know they don't have rock. Oh, but they could get another kill.
Yeah. He didn't commit. He didn't have the money, look at the end, for the Poison Nova. But let's say Complexity got the Roche touch earlier and had been able to migrate all the way over, and they were hit with that Poison Nova. This could have been an easy cleanup for Complexity.
Oh, they don't know TA's and Viz right here, actually.
Okay. They're making a move. The two and Mad.
They got to kill that Sigil.
Oh, but jumping is going to be Firo, and he just blasts down Mad very easily. The Clockwork will be recycled.
That was actually super funny. The Bounty Rune was there, and I believe Dota 2 actually picked it up while under invisibility, but the TA was invis too, so they both just were going for it, and it just disappeared in front of everyone. And then, of course, they get the better trade by killing Clockwork, who has a tome. Not the tome does much. He'll get level 10. 4 armor, probably. Armor is nice, obviously. It negates a lot of that TA Deso, actually.
Yeah. He always shredded in that last fight, so.
Is it? Let's see. Oh, no, he just skilled the last point rocket instead. I think that's just as fine. Though I think armor is good versus TA, surprisingly.
He figures, I guess he'll get it soon.
Yep. And here we go. We see Faro getting a ton of farm. He has the Dragon Lance now. I mean, TA gets to critical mass very quickly. The problem is the critical mass of a TA isn't quite as good as a critical mass of an AM.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But Complexity are going to be getting to a good stride that will hit good parallels between the TA hitting her critical mass and then Moo also being in a very vicious position.
Uh-oh. Dota the 2 gets away. He wasn't going to die, but he was TPing and he could have got bashed. It would have just been funny.
He had a chrono, but I'm obviously not going to be really, I guess, worth the heavy invested. But they spot him mid lane as he rotated over. Can they force out the borrowed time? Yes, they can.
I'm really surprised he didn't pop his ult sooner during the
Hero? Slows him. Oh, come on. I don't know if you want to blink into the base there.
Probably not. Oh, top lane. I'm surprised he didn't now. He saw both top lane. We're actually just hitting this tier 2, and they're going to get it, I think. Wheel's super happy with this. They can pressure base almost as quick as all of Dire together.
Zeebrix chasing out Clockwork and such, but they're only slowly whittling forward towards this tier 2. Yeah, but Wheel are now beginning to creep up towards the high ground of the top of the base here. Swindle's here now. But, you know, Complexity, it just takes a lot longer for them to do what they want.
Yep. And they both get tier 2s. Even I Annihilate hits the tower a little bit. Almost 200 damage on Unhealable, my favorite. And he has Manta plus 800 gold. Oh, no. Did you know? Yeah, he does. Manta plus 800, pardon me. So Anti-Mage, where does he go? This is where it switches off, right? You sometimes see Lincolns, you sometimes see Basher. I guess I should answer that. It definitely looks like a game he might need a little more survivability because the chrono is a shutdown. Same with TA. Maybe even a... Lincolns is not good. He's not getting Lincolns. Help me out. What's a good survivability item, I guess, for Anti-Mage? Just straight up Heart, almost? Second item?
Maybe.
Or no, he's definitely getting a Butterfly, I think. The greedy Butterfly. It's not even that greedy this game because they don't really have much magic damage outside of Veno, but you have a Spell Shield just deflecting most of that anyways. I really like Butterfly here. And bottom tier 2 goes down to coL.
Can't even really have fun with Ags this game on AM either. Oh, Swindle.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Nice chrono, and that's perfect chrono.
Yep, that is going to allow them to just blast apart. I annihilate there.
Got greedy attacking that tower. Did a lot of damage to it, don't get me wrong, but you don't want to die. And now you have the 40 experience gain on Tusk, who's going to eat this tome and gain almost... I mean, he does. He gains a full level. He's back to where he was, just 1 level higher.
I like the tome edition. I mean, I don't know. Like, some people might think it's a bit easy mode. I never would see anything like that in Dota 1, I know. But
I like the min... trust me, I'm a Dota 1 guy. I like all that stuff, but I love the min-maxing of all of it, right? Like, you always want to give the experience gain stuff, the tomes, like the little extra percentages. It's cool.
Just, I guess maybe it's me being very biased for support players.
Yeah. Oh, on the backside, Mad gets a stun on Z-Freak, but he has that Force Staff.
Yep. He's able to bump his way out towards his own high ground for safety, and now it's going to be Wheel trying to go on the retreat. Snowball on in. Demon gets the Walrus Punch. Turnaround Rock, though, for the 2 supports that jump in, and there goes the finisher 1. Can they get Demon 2? Yes, they can. They're going to Mana Void for it.
They need to be careful. They know Venom's here. They know a lot of the cooldowns are down, but Mirana can't TP to the Shrine, which she did. Where is she? There she is.
There goes the actual Venomous Gale and the
Mad's
full
dead.
Poison Nova combo. Mad is just going to slowly get withered away. They're going to try to heal him up every little bit they can. Firo hiding with the trees. Jump in from Swindle. Big time dilation. Mad still hoping to find it out. Starfall coming out is going to get the Swindle takedown.
Do they have vision TA? Nope. Oh. What was Swindle doing? Was he just kind of buying space for Firo? It almost felt like they're like, because he just ran in. And Firo lived, though, for it, so maybe.
Yeah,
he didn't have the
he went in
chrono.
with the confidence, like another chrono was there somehow.
But, and then he just ran.
He's like, here's a big time dilation, though.
So a nice fight there. It's only 9-9 at 25. This feels a little more action-packed than this. Maybe it's just the necessity of winning this game for both teams at 3-3 is very important. And we see a different. I'm sorry, the Mirana build. I love the new Mirana build. Oldish kind of.
I mean, we don't get to see Mirana enough to know what is and is not the build. And I definitely welcome Milady.
Yeah, I guess all we remember is like the Sumail at TI build. You know, just always the Ags into a lot of Lincoln's blink and then goes to the physical damage.
There was builds from Sumail at that time that had like very spellcaster, E-Blade, Yules, Agnos.
Whatever.
It's like, what about damage, bro?
And now I think it's, what are the talents? Talents definitely help, 8 agility, attack speed, damage, leap attack speed. Also, something I was going to mention I just forgot about. He went 4-1-4 build on Mirana in the early game. So he maxed out leap instead of arrow, so not as much burst damage, but that attack speed is insane if you notice it on leap. Like, you think it's just an escape mechanism, it can definitely be damage too. Oh, top.
Okay.
It's a tough kill.
Walking in for Swindle, and that's all it takes.
Oh, he does.
Ketchup's the follow-up hook shot with battery salt, but then there's the Force Staff coming out from his bro.
I believe he's dead.
And now they'll turn around on for Mad. Do they have the bash? They don't need it. Looks like he will get stopped.
Yep. He had 3 attacks to do it, got on the second one, and it was weird. He didn't expect the hook shot. That was just, you could tell it was a little bad team communication from Annihilate and Mad, because Annihilate wanted to arrow in Cogs, and then he hit the hook, could have still arrowed, but didn't.
Maybe an opportunity to go for a solo kill onto Swindle with the right arrow.
Yep, definitely could get him.
Just do it, man. I want to see it.
Yeah, you can arrow and leap over these trees easily. I think he might. He needs to
Come
set
on,
up
baby.
the leap. And Swindle is going to buy TP, but it's going to be a little bit before he can use it.
He's just going to work his way all the way through the trees, it looks like up there. coL back on their grind of farm.
Oh, nice. And he is going to Butterfly, so I don't look dumb. Sick.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Good job, Grant.
Thank you.
You're so smart.
Good job, Grant. It's the first time you've ever been right. Oh, thank you. I did it.
It's kind of a hard call to make, though, in that position.
I was almost thinking he might go Scotty, and people are like, Scotty? But, I mean, it gives a little damage. It's mostly the survivability, but I like the Butterfly. A lot of solo kill potential on the Enchantress now because of it. Whew. And Templar Sass and MKB next. Didn't even know the Butterfly was coming, but now he does.
That could be unfortunate timing there for KVH, but we'll see how much farm Firo is able to get.
Yep, just needs to avoid him, I guess. Just that guy.
Yep. Stay away from TA. But right now he has Demon on him. Demon's not going to do much about this. He's just stalling or stalking for some intel here.
What team is going to have? Oh, Midas. Use it.
Use it, bro.
You're just standing there.
Use it, bro.
He's going to die before he uses it.
He wants a stack.
Oh, this guy is. Oh, Demon wants to kill too. This. I wouldn't even say that was greedy.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed Demon was invis there? I wouldn't say it's greedy. It was just silly. Poor Derp.
At least he got his Midas off.
He got it
man.
off. And did the stack happen? Oh, it's going to get stolen, though.
Thanks for the stack, too, nerd.
Dumbass. Gotcha. 40 extra gold for us. They're not worth anything anymore. Oh, I Annihilate? Does Moo? I don't think they saw him. Feels like I Annihilate's really scared to go for like these solo kills, even though with just one arrow, feels like he might be able to hit him.
Do you know why he's I Annihilate? Is it like iPhone?
You know?
Like Annihilate?
Maybe it's because he annihilates.
I Annihilate.
Like, what if his name's just Annihilate? Like, okay. But if it's him.
I Annihilate.
Exactly. I actually think that might be it. I'll ask him for sure.
Should be a U at the end. Like, I Annihilate you.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'll ask their manager because I actually don't really know him.
Okay. Fair enough.
Thanks, manager.
Okay.
I asked her for a lot of stuff if I ever went on the panel so I could talk about the lesser-known teams like Wheel, and I haven't used them yet because I haven't really been on there.
Well, you can use them now.
After the, no, I'll use them after.
All right, all right.
And I want the super main. They're gonna be like, damn, did you know Mad May has 26 pet goldfish? Really? No, that was a made-up fact.
That was a made-up fact.
Sorry,
right.
Gotcha.
He actually has 3 ferrets.
And parrots. That'd be sick. Well, level 3 ulti on Mirana, which is nice. The cooldown lowering is really good on the teal top.
No, they tried to hunt a little bit, but it looks like.
Wait, what the hell?
Okay.
Oh, okay. He got nervous. He realized, if KVH has Manta, he has no mana. He just burns those refraction. He like one-shots him. Oh, and KVH so quick. Just moving around, rocket flies.
What do you think about Swindle's item choice? Hold on a second here. Looks like Demon's under a bit of pressure, but Swindle's going to be going for Shadow Blade to help him get setups. Not like Blink or anything like that, but Shadow Blade.
I think it's fine.
Already had a Yasha too.
Yeah, he has, and I think that's fine until they realize that, and then they get a gem up on Abaddon or Clockwork. It's a little easier to use than Blink. It also gives you more damage, obviously, than Blink. You get the extra damage. The attack speed is good. Demon, I Annihilate?
Also, eventually you can turn it into...
they have the ward up there. I noticed the Tinker ward for I Annihilate. Uh-oh, he needs to be careful, Leap. Nope. The Chrono?
Oh, God, no. Here it comes.
Yep, nice. He is dead. We assume. There's no way he just can't get away.
Shadow.
And they have the Sentry in case.
Man.
Well,
tough stuff. They even have the ward ready for him and everything. No cheeky plays for you, sir.
They did see 2 TPs got used tops, so KVH is like, sick. Thanks, bud. I will push bottom. That's actually not the worst thing that could happen here.
He's doing a lot
he needs to be careful, though. This guy's crazy. Oh, they know there's no Chrono. I like the aggressive. This guy's freaking crazy, actually. He needs a bash. He has... Is he going to get any evasion hits? Man, KVH is a very unlucky guy there, but doesn't get bashed, too. I guess that's lucky, but lucky, unlucky, depends how you look at it.
Well, I was going to go further with the whole Shadowland Swindles. It's nice to have someone get that Silver Edge.
That too.
Playing the Abaddon, you know, he could shake things up and force him to just die straight up.
Exactly. Some people don't notice it, and I'm so glad he went this build. He's going, no, don't go Radiance now. Lotus Orb, you fool. I'm like, this build is great. He went everything I said, except, like, the important part. Lotus Orb is so good here.
What do you think the Lotus Orb is, like, the biggest for, though?
I think just the Venomous Gale. It takes off the... It takes that off, right? Not the Poison O, but the Venomous Gale.
Yeah, it'll take off Gale.
I believe it does. That's really all it's for. I just like the armor and all that. It's really not... you're right. It's not that big. I just like the armor.
I didn't say it wasn't big. I was just asking.
No. I'm double thinking myself because you said that. It was a good idea. I just don't think... Is Radiance ever the play 40 minutes in on an Abaddon?
Yeah, it's hard, you know. You don't want to, like...
What would be... Where's the Vlads?
Get it when it's past, it's, you know, when it's cool.
Where's the Vlads? That's the question.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, middle.
Whoa. Jumping on back right now. They make a hard move. Turn around, rock, swing, and a mish.
Oh, that's his MKB coming that chicken. What if KVH kills it? Oh, they have vision on Firo.
Ooh, run down below. They're going to
Nice.
be able to get the burst finish onto Firo there with the help of KVH. They blasted home.
Well,
Rest of mid lane complexity are pulling off.
The rocking doesn't look as bad now, even though it missed. At least I guess it zoned him out, and you got to kill on TH. Just a little miss. Now they get Roche, though. 5-second arrow. Why doesn't Abaddon have a Vlad's? Now, that's a good question. Maybe that would be good, right? Good for the anti-mate. Good for everyone. You just get armor and damage for everyone.
That would be nice. Clockwork could also pick it up, but he's going to be going for a force staff. It
Yeah,
would look like here. Eh.
Huh. Well, it's Dota the 2. Like I was telling Lacoste, people are known for strange things, right? Like WWD always had those weird item builds. Dota the 2 is the same way.
Nice takedown of the Roche. Age is going to be picked
Hard.
up.
Damn.
KVH.
This guy's yoked.
Yeah, he's going to be super decked out now.
What does he go for?
3.2k nearly. About critical mass, with the exception of the Aegis spot now.
The question is, does he think Templar Assassin is going to go Butterfly? Because it's either Abyssal, which is the normal choice, but if he thinks TA might go Butterfly, which he does, MKB might be a better choice than Abyssal, honestly. I think it'll be Abyssal, though. Oh.
Yeah, Abyssal seems to sound about right.
25 agility, so good. Attack speed, damage, and armor for anti-mage late game.
Yeah.
Just a free Eagle song. All right. Wait, it is, huh? Am I crazy? Waggle song, no Eagle. It is. It's a free 3,200 item at level 25 for anti-mage. That's nice.
And look at this. Wheel on the prowl. Smoked up. coL are very nervous here, waiting indoors.
Oh, this guy's just split pushing. Let's go on him. That's what Wheel wants. Let's get this guy split pushing. Boom. Everyone behind. They don't have rock, though. Gotta be a little scared.
Yeah, they're feeling confident maybe that the Aegis.
Yeah. I'm glad they... if you want Wheel to win, you should be glad they went back. With no rock there, that is a very bad fight to take. Because you don't really have any lockdown, like we said. All you have is the rock and the clockwork hook. Possibly an arrow.
BKB for Swindle. Not going to finish out the Silver Edge.
Interesting. I think BKB is fine. BKB is almost always fine in like any game, you know? Like, you're never going to be mad at a BKB.
Yeah, I mean, Fatal Bond Starstorm is...
Yeah. Extremely insane. Just
it's
Fatal Bond. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, top lane, Matt in a lot of trouble eating wealth of damage here from Firo. Is able to pop off the Blade Mail, but that is not going to do enough to save his own life.
Yep. You can't give away those... Uh-oh, the 2?
Ah, gets him with the Chrono. There will be the borrowed time, but they simply wait this one out.
He has Gem. That's a huge kill.
Gets his life back still, but then Seafreak shows up and helps just hit it home.
That is... Oh, Mad might have just... That kill, Dota the 2 sitting around. They lose their Gem. Oh, Veno ulti?
Yeah, bottom
it's
lane.
Arcane Rune, huh?
Hard jump in from KVH. Cleaves it up a bit, but yeah, Moo will pop out the Arcane ulti.
Oh man, losing that gem's so big, especially because Faceless Void did go that Shadow Blade. Now if he just wants to walk up, you never know if they're going to have vision or not.
coL continue their move also through this top lane again. Still have tier 2s to be able to work through at this point. And it's not going to be a Butterfly for Firo moving forward. She is going to be the AC.
Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, Abyssal's definitely the best item on Anti-Mage. We assume that's what he'll go. I mean, he can get whatever he wants. He is rich.
Yeah, he's getting...
5k. He is completely 6-slotted once he gets that, and Boots of Travel too. Even though I kind of like Treads better.
Shard and after that. I mean,
yeah.
Still got some steps.
Just queued it up.
Nice.
Abyssal. 120 gold per minute. That's a nice one for Faceless Void when you're off lane, a little underfarmed.
And he changed his mind. He stepped away from the BKB and is going right for Diffusal.
These guys are just switching it up. That's good. Uh-oh.
That hook shot actually connects.
But Refraction, he can still blink.
Yep, and he does.
Oh,
Bump him down and he blinks away.
I think if he got that kill, he didn't have buyback on TA. I don't think he would have enough money. Wait. No, he does. Okay. Still would have been a big kill, obviously.
Swindle lurking forward. Wheel don't want to be lingering around too long. You'd be at risk of being caught out here from the Chrono, which is about to come up.
Orange plus Demon.
All the way down in this bottom lane. Demon up to Demon Things.
And he's
hiding within the trees, but looks like he's going to be fine.
This just feels like a game. It's going to go to the ultra late game. Both teams are going to have two very farmed heroes, and it's just going to be who makes the least amount of stakes. Middle lane, Z-Freak is running.
Yeah.
He's good. Basher is up on chicken now.
Oh, he's about to have Halberd too. That could be very rough for AM on this one.
Yeah. Like that pickup. Silver Edge is on Venomancer, by the way, too. So someone does have it. He just we actually haven't talked about Veno like all game because he's still doing his thing. He's level 22. I mean, his team doesn't require him.
It's just he's just doing Veno stuff.
They are almost down. After this tower goes down, it's gonna be the first time they've been down gold. If it does go down, we're about to see Svindle go in. Is Aegis still up? It is. They're like, come on, go down.
Yeah, they're stalking him a bit. Gets the last hit. The second, the Corona will be flying out. Zephyr trying to dish out as much damage as he can from the back as Matt jumps in to cog him forward. KVH will be able to get the blink back away as Demon rolls it on in. He finds himself in a lot of trouble. The forces will be there, though, to get Demon back on the safety side. KVH jumps in. Turnaround Rock will land onto 3 with a Fatal Bond combo. Lead in. Starstorm will help add it up. Now Moo is able to get off the powerful Poison Nova.
Oh, and look at that. They gave Anti-Mage a cheese now as well, so he's got another second life. They're just sieging this tier 3.
They're going to have to buy out, it looks like, on Z-Freak here. The Golem going to work on top of it. Demon's forced to step in, gets off the Walrus Punch, trying to lock down KVH, but they heal him as much as they can. And he's fighting it in. Has the cheese, eats it now. Force on forward, Hurricane Pike back, and he will jump to the low ground.
Ouch.
And Wheel might try to retreat. Jumping from Swindle gets a nice time dilation with the Veil.
Sorry.
They have to get back. This is a tough spot. But coL don't want to overextend. Demon way in deep. Able to blink away, though. Meanwhile, Mad on the other front pops out his Blade Mail. KVH is going to help get the finish and taking out Demon. Mad makes it away. coL are going to have to retreat indoors. Wheel? Demon being out of this one? Do they want to keep going?
Unfortunately, look at bottom lane. It's really... Oh, man, it's the biggest push I've seen bottom. Top lane pushing as well, but they're just going in. I was like, that's a lot of range creeps. And they're just going for it. I like this play. I like this call, whoever made it.
They're in it. Tier 3 down. KVH going to get bumped back. Z-Freak, though, tries to unload as his little doe turret, but...
Like the little min-max my KVH. You saw him fake the first blink. He wanted the Hurricane Pike impetus hits to be in the air when he blinked away, so they just be canceled out.
And they'll take a tier, or not tier 3, take a shrine after taking a tier 3.
They're like tier 3s. Those things are sturdy as hell. And now he just buys out. He has an Abyssal Blade now, right? Oh yeah, he has Abyssal Blade buyback. This is critical mass for Anti-Mage. I believe they will wait for next Roshan, and then they will try to end the game. And look at Abaddon has an Ags. So he did, okay. My man, he listened to us, maybe, and he goes a very heavy support down. I just forgot about that one. That one's huge, right? He just stands by the Anti-Mage, clicks ult.
Yep.
The Anti-Mage takes, instead of 10% damage, he now takes like 2% damage.
I see the extra value now in the Lotus now that the Halberd's coming out.
Yeah, that actually would be nice. I doubt he'll get it, though. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was a dumb pick by me. But thanks, Dakota, for trying to make me sound like I'm a little bit smart. Appreciate it.
I'm not the abandoned player, so I mean, I could be in the wrong for all I know.
Oh, quick call, Ike's Mike. Ike's Mike's like Radiance. Ooh. Oh, I have Scotty. They just took a big chunk of the base. He had a lot of gold, huh? Up on the Marana.
Yeah. Yeah, suddenly, if you walk away with a couple of racks of tier 3 and Shrine, you're loaded with money.
Yeah.
Loaded with money.
And man, this is getting scary now for Complexity. You're in the super late game versus an Anti-Mage and a Marana.
And then suddenly it just kind of hits you when you realize the stakes again for this game.
Winner becomes 4-3, loser becomes 3-4. Like, this is the literal almost play-in game for the playoffs. I mean, obviously Wheel could still lose to other teams. I think they have to play some of the higher tier teams again, but
TI Dreams could be crushed.
They very well could.
This game for either team.
I just enjoy this. It's showing like some of these NA teams that have stuck around have definitely advanced in play, right? Freedom as well as Wheel. The fact they're able to keep up and beat these teams is impressive.
coL, the smoke.
It's a big one. Oh, Solar Crest now on the Warlock. First big item.
They are creeping in. Swindle leading out the charge.
Derp
way out of position. And they'll lose their rock right away. Not able to get it off in time. Is Swindle going to be committing in? Looking to go for the chrono. It's only the 2. The Wheel crew could be looking to run on back. They give the 2, the 4 stats to try to make it away to safety. Meanwhile, KVH jumps into action, looking to burst apart Firo if possible. Can he get it done? Yes, Firo's going to be going down. And now him and Annihilate looking to go to work here. Moo forced to dish out the Poison Nova, but he's stuck with no more mana. Running to the high ground to be able to make it away, but the chase is on. Z-Freak trying to do what he can to just right-click from a distance.
Arrow.
Moo makes it away. Arrow's going to be split right down the middle here. Shard block from Demon. Very helpful. Will stop the chase.
And Mad on the back side of that, who was it? Annihilate got Halbert, and he was trying to run away. And it looked like Swindle was just going to commit on him and just go for him. And then it was a perfect hook by Mad, and they just double starfalled Murat. I don't know. Mad and Annihilate carried that fight in the backside. That was nice.
Yeah, it was hard to watch. All
they
the
were
action
all
there as
over,
they
yeah.
got split all up.
That was sick. That was super. That's why there's 2 of us, luckily. You tie about 1, I got the other on lockdown. You can almost say we're 2 peas in a bean pod.
I like that.
Good.
Whether it was intentional or not, I mean, Will did a great job just splitting that fight apart
Yeah,
to their
I actually
advantage.
don't know either, yeah,
Firo
nice.
just got leapfrogged on and just blown up.
Yep.
And a buyback was also forced out at it, so.
And it's an early Roche. Wheel is so happy right now. They're
Yeah,
like, oh,
they
sick.
are.
A
Oh,
nice
arrow.
rocket.
Oh, the Mad
What?
follow-up hook shot not going to be there.
There's like 4 heroes. That actually split the wickets.
Okay,
Roche still.
words from both sides. The Roche is going down, but here comes the Sigil.
No Chrono yet because there's no shrine to TP to, showing the importance of that.
Goodness, Swindle's
Rock.
so far away, but the Rock ends up going down. Remember, it was not used in the previous fight. Fatal Bond's follow-up's also going to be there, and Z-Freak's going to be the first to go down. The follow-up move takedowns there. Firo next. Wheel are doing it, winning the fight, taking it to complexity, and looking to move on into the playoffs. Swindle is going to be forced to retreat, and he'll have to nurse this Chrono.
Oh, that's all chat.
Mad. You son of a
He's
bitch.
the most mannered, like legitimately, he's the most mannered player I know on this, like by far in these teams. What? It's over. I mean, he
They're feeling it. They're feeling it. There's no buyback on complexity. They go right to the tier 4s, and KVH wants to take it home. The tier 4s are going to be going down, and they have done it. GG's been called. Wheel Wreckball whistling. Take down complexity. Man, this North American bracket is ruthless.
Nuts.
Everyone's taking games off each other.
I still can't. Matt is the most, like, legit. Like, I know people who are bad-mannered, and Matt doing that, and what? They just...
Woo! I can't believe a play like that even got you a bit like, oh my goodness.
Dude, I have not seen... That's crazy. I think the biggest thing that, right, was Derp being out of position, not being able to use that rock in that initial fight, actually just won him that last fight, which was sick. He got a, what was it, 3-4-man rock into Fatal Bonds, and then KVH just... They didn't even kill Roshan. It was at, like, 500 HP. He's just like, whatever.
Oh, man. That
was
so
sick.
Unfortunate, like, the way... in. With where the timing was, and I'm not too sure what Swindle was doing before that, but him not able to be there.
He was dead. He just spawned, and there's no shrine. Yeah, they kind of committed a little too early, and oh my good, look at Dota the 2 dropped all his items too.
He does that every game.
Yeah, he does that, but it's just classic.
It's
I can't
just
believe
like,
Matt still did that though. That's funny.
I can't believe Wheel won this, man. That's
dude,
crazy.
they are now 4-3. coL is 3-4. KVH 0 deaths. I mean, an anti-mage, you still expect to die, but I really... Like, if I would be talking to coL, like, I don't know if they step away from this Moo safe lane Veno just farming. Like, he just hasn't really been there in many of the fights in any of the games. It feels really, I wouldn't say game losing, but it's the strategy isn't working, obviously.
All right, well, that was a pleasure to cast right here. We made it to a 3-game hurdle, and I think I take 1 series off. You have 1 more series to go.
Whoa.
And the American qualifier action will continue. So thanks for tuning in. This is the BTS TI Qualifier Hub. We'll be back for more regional qualifier coverage. Bye-bye.